Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It is me, Abby, and today we are doing a review on the Blue Blood palette. Oh my god, you guys don't know how excited I am that I got this. I've been wanting it for the longest time now. The first two launches I couldn't get it because the first one I woke up too late. The second third time I just had no money, and now that I do and I had money, I got it. I had to get it. I cannot wait to use it. I have not tried it out yet. I've only swatched like one or two shades, and they were great. As you can tell, I already have my eyebrows and my eyes primed, so let's get on with the review. Before we get started, as you can tell, I did my eyebrows and I primed my eyes. I haven't set my concealer. I don't do that anymore, as you guys know, because of the fact that I do like my eyes to be very, very bold. You know my process on how I do my eyeshadow. I will be going over it today as well, but I also want to mention blue eyeshadows are very, very hard to make and blend. So I know people have had problems if they set their eyeshadow, the eyeshadows won't stick. I always tell people, do not set them. So let's get started. Starting out, I'm going to be taking Undertaker and I'm going to be putting it in my crease. Actually, cut that. I'm going to take Power and put that in my crease, and then we'll see what happens next. Okay, I'm just taking Power and, stamping it into my crease, and it is freaking beautiful. I'm so happy it's more gray than blue, because if you guys know me, y'all know that I love gray eyeshadows. Just look at that. It's amazing. Okay, now that I have that blue-gray color laid down, before I tell you the shade I'm going to be blending it out with, can we just appreciate this gray eyeshadow? I have mentioned this before, that I love gray eyeshadows. It's one of my favorite things on planet Earth. I cannot get enough of it, but they don't make them often. The only ones I've ever seen made are from Jeffree. So the fact that he's made some makes me so happy. But what I was going to be saying is, I'm going to go in with Blue Blood and to blend out this gray color. So let's get started. Hey guys, okay, as you know, I'm just taking Blue Blood and I'm going to use that to blend out Power even more. But can we just appreciate this blue, because I have never seen this light of a blue blend so well, or even have pigment, and it is blending very well. Yes, it is a little bit powdery and I did have some fallout, but I was able to clean that up very easily in the end. Okay, now that I've set that blue down, I kind of made it I packed too much on this outer corner, so I'm going to go in with Wealthy, this nice bone colored shade, and just blend it out like this, just to soften it a little bit. Ooh, that does it nice. Oh, I love this. That's all I'm going to do, just soften it like that. Okay, now that I have that blended out now, I'm going to go in with Undertaker and then pack that on my outer edge, and then I'm going to put a shimmer. So let's get started. Hey guys, already told you that I am taking Undertaker and packing on my outer edge. You saw me tap the brush, but can we just appreciate how much pigment came off? It did have a little bit of fallout, but it wasn't enough to be dangerous, subculture fallout. But it packed on beautifully, and I just was so excited, you can tell. Okay, now that I have blended that Undertaker out, I've blended it into my crease with Power. I've packed on my outer edge. Now it's time for a shimmer. And to really be honest with you, I have no idea what shimmer I want to do, because my eye keeps gravitating towards Ice Tray. But the thing is, I kind of did a look like this the other day, but with purple, and used a similar color to Ice Tray from that Morphe, 39S palette, the new purple gemstone palette. And my eye also is gravitating towards Ocean Ice, because just look at that shade, and I really feel like it would complement this look. But I'm unsure, so give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I finally decided I just have to go with Ice Tray, because I think it would look so much better with this look. And also, I just keep gravitating towards it. So I already got my brush wet, so let's start putting it on. Okay, I'm just stamping ice tray on my eye, nothing new, and I'm blending it in with Undertaker just to like have a nice blend between the two shades so it doesn't look like it's overlapping it and it's like what I call the harsh divide. But it's turning out really well, and I'm really liking how that shimmer looks with the overall look. Okay, now that I have like the majority of my eyes done, I'm gonna do my foundation, concealer, all that, and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna do the bottom lash line off camera because I'm just gonna take our crease color, which is like Power, and then Blue Blood. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. And just blend it on the lower lash line. Maybe I'll put a black liner in the waterline. I'll be right back. See you in a second. Okay guys, I just finished my makeup right now. Like I said, I just put Power and Blue Blood under my what is it called, waterline, and I did put a black pencil. I'm not sure if you can see. I decided to pair it with a gray lip. I know it's very unconventional because a brown nude lip would have been perfect, like a very cool tone gray like the one I always do, but I really wanted to do a gray lip. I've been doing gray lips lately since I got that Kat Von D like little trio. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but at my work we were selling these and it came in a trio and I bought them because I love gray lipsticks. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Kat Von D at all as a person, but I cannot deny that she has good makeup. Okay? But now that I have finished my makeup, let's get on to the swatches. Starting out from this shade to this shade, we have Colinian, Minty, Crystal Fresh, I'm Cold, Untouchable, and Priceless. That is the first shade, very pastel, if I could say so myself. Let's get on to the next row. Okay, going from this color to this color, we have Power, Blue Blood, Deceased, Ice Cold, Blue Monday, and Flourishing. That is more of the darker and not as pastel, but more blues. Let's get on to the last row. Starting from this shade down, we have Wealthy, Celebrity Skin, Entitled, Ocean Ice, Cremated, and Undertaker. This is more of your smoky tones and some neutrals, and look at that blue shimmer. Look at it. Okay, I'm like in a weird position. Like, I'm hurting my arm. Okay guys, I have finished doing the swatches, I've finished doing my makeup, and I only have one thing to say. I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. I want to bring up a couple things before I say anything else. A couple of the shades that I was using were a little bit powdery, like Blue Blood and Power, but a lot of the other shades worked really well. I did like them. They weren't powdery at all. My main qualm though is I know not everybody's gonna want a blue palette, like all blue and do all blue looks, because blue is a intimidating color to some people. Obviously not to me, because I am wearing it all the time. But for the person who, for anybody who wants to delve more into eyeshadow and get out of their comfort zone, I feel like this would be a good palette, considering the fact that most of the shades in here are very beautiful. They work very well. And say you do get it, but you're like, okay, maybe I don't want to play with the blues right now. You still have a couple neutrals and pink tones and this beautiful highlighty color, Crystal Flesh, which is amazing, but if there's a ton of looks you can do with this. You can go more pastel, you can go just regular blue, and then you could do a blue smoky eye, which is what I kind of did today. I would consider this kind of a blue smoky eye. I'm not sure what you would call it, but this palette in general is really is very pretty. I love the packaging. I love the coffin theme. I think it's just gorgeous. I love like that kind of dark humor he has. It's my humor. That's just another thing I would have is it is very bulky, and I think it'd be good to travel with because of the fact that it has really sturdy packaging, but I do feel like it would take up a little bit of space. Not just the fact, not even though it is good to travel, if you're putting in a bag, I feel because of how big it is, it will take up a little bit of room, you know. I think that's just my main thing. I have a lot of palettes. I have them all thin size. You know, like the Morphe palettes are like just this thin, like this little part. But then it adds a whole nother oomph to it. So in general, I think this palette is amazing. I think like it's not for the average person or the average girl, the average boy. But if you are looking to get out of your comfort zone and delve in a color that is a little bit more on the scary side, I totally recommend this. This palette is amazing. I love it. It blended very nicely. The colors look great on me. I think so. But in the end, I hope you guys enjoy this palette. Let's get on to the outro. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me testing out the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I had a fun time working with it and doing this very colorful look, this very blue look, not really colorful, but in the end, you know, I love it. It's going to be your opinion if you want to try it out. I know right now it's like sold out, I believe. I don't know when the next time he's going to be doing a restock, but if you want to get it, go get it. I enjoyed it. So, yeah. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon to see more videos from me. And check out my links in the description for all my socials. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!